Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today we are planning out the week of August 21st through the 27th using this Tommy exclusive art kit from Leonard Designs. It is Rugrats themed, if you all couldn't see that. I do PR for Leonard Designs, so you can use Rosey15 to save and get my freebie. Anybody that uses my code, I appreciate you. You are my people. You don't have to. Of course, I'll just have it linked down below anyways. And then I'm also using a foil bundle from Leonard Designs. This is just in her lime foil, I think it was. It's not the holographic one because I did use her holographic lime the previous week, so I kind of wanted to not repeat that. So I just went with normal green and I think it turned out super cute. So if you missed out on the Scribble Prince Co. Pop Mystery, that was Rugrats. This kit is still available. Rugrats was my favorite cartoon growing up. I was hands down a Nickelodeon kid. I did watch some Disney Channel, some Cartoon Network, but I was mainly a Nickelodeon kid, and Rugrats was top tier, favorite of the fave. I also really liked Kablam, and that one wasn't necessarily like always cartoon, but like I feel like no one talks about that. So what was your favorite like Nicktoon down below? Does anybody else remember Kablam? I also really liked Angry Beavers, All Real Monsters, Rocko's Modern Life, Rocket Power, The Wild Thornberries, what was it? Fairly Odd Parents, Chalk Boy. Like that whole era of cartoons is just my jam, and it was fun to use this kit. I wish we had more Rugrats themed character stickers that I could have pulled in because you all know how much I love doing that. But I just used a lot of my icons and stuff this week that matched, and it turned out super cute. Let's see, this week was a big depression week, which by the way, I'm filming this voiceover on Sunday, September 3rd. So it's been a week since this week happened. However, it was a big depression week. I had a lot of crying spells and been really sad. I think part of it is that I've been really bad with all my medication and taking it for the first time in my life. I used to be super obsessive about getting it on time and would have a panic attack if I was going to miss it. And so I have made the decision to go off of medication for the time being, go off of birth control and my antidepressants, because I also feel like they're not exactly helping or doing anything at this point because I'm still just as depressed. And I liked my doctor out in California, but I haven't found a doctor here in Tennessee that I like yet, because the one I had gone to previously, I'd asked about switching or talking about switching or changing doses or something, and she wasn't very receptive to it and didn't really want to hear or talk about it. And after everything that happened with my wisdom teeth, even though that was a dentist and not a doctor, I have severe trust issues when it comes to doctors and dentists and any type of medical authority. So I don't know. That's where I'm at right now. And real life, I feel like we're still in the thick of it. So this was also when I began really binge watching Sister Wives again, because I don't know. Jane the Virgin wasn't holding my attention anymore, so I'm kind of flip-flopping back between those two. I had also kind of started to briefly talk to someone this week. He became too clingy, needy, so I didn't even end up meeting him because basically one day I worked all day and didn't respond for a couple hours, and he got super insecure, and like, I get it, but I've given you no reason to not trust me, and I told you I had work, so I'm not one of those people that has access to my phone when I'm actively working, so I can't respond to you, so It is what it is. Also, I've been trying to remember to put the overlays on the big double boxes before I lay them down. It just makes it easier when they're not already folded. Let's see. Oh, yes. This week also, I was at work on Saturday like normal. I was just like not feeling well and not feeling it. And not only did I really not want to be there, but I was kind of borderline nauseous. So I tried drinking. I brought one of those like Chobani 20 grams of protein yogurt drinks with me, and that helped a bit. And then it came around to my like lunch break, aka dinner break for this shift. And I just sat there and stared at my food, and it wasn't heated. And I was like, is this going to make it better or worse? So I tried heating it up, and I took one smell of it, and I was like, I can't do this. I need to go home. And so I went up to one of my managers, and I was like, I gotta go. I can't. I'm like, I feel so sick. And in the over a year that I've worked there, year and 2 months that I've worked there, I have never left a shift early for any reason. So I think when I went and asked, they were both like, my manager was like, oh my God, something must like really be wrong. And I appreciate that trust and the fact that they take my word for it, because I purposely want to be that person that when I have to ask for a favor or something like leaving early, they know I'm not taking advantage, and I literally mean it. And so I left work early, like halfway through my shift, and y'all, I felt so guilty. The whole drive home, I was like, I'm a bitch, like I should have just withstood it. I'm such a pansy. Like, you're fine, it's all in your head. And then I got home, and the NASCAR race had been on, so I put it on. And about 5 minutes after being home, wow, was I thankful I left work. Our work bathroom had been broken as well, so this would have been a bad situation. And I'm sorry if this is TMI. I don't really care. But it was one of those situations where it was coming out of both ends at once, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so I'm not sure what 100% what that was from, because the previous night I had ordered Taco Bell. And I had gotten a Mexican pizza and a Crunch Wrap, and I'd ordered both of them off of the Veggie Cravings menu. And I got home, and I had taken a bite of my Crunch Wrap and swallowed it, and was like, I'm questioning this. And I opened it up, and sure enough, what was it full of? Ground beef. Look at the Mexican pizza, pick it apart. It is full of ground beef. So, as being a vegetarian for over 6 years now, I don't know if that little bit could have caused it, or if it's like a relation to my stomach being terrible since my wisdom teeth surgery. Because if you don't know, I can count on one hand the amount of times I've thrown up from anything before my surgery in 2018, and after, I couldn't even tell you the amount I've thrown up this year. But I was so thankful to have made it home, and it was definitely a good call leaving work, and I didn't feel guilty once I started throwing up. All the guilt went away, so at least there was that. But it's just like unfortunate, because I don't like having to leave work early, or like things I committed to. So it's still like, I don't feel guilty, I just want to get paid, you know. But it is what it is. And, you know, that day I also did finish reading Gleanings, which is a book related to the Scythe series by Neil Shusterman. And then I started this book called Atlanta that we are reading in the book club at work, which I really gotta get reading faster if I'm gonna finish that one before our meeting. It's not really my thing. I'm having a really hard time with it. I like Greek mythology, but it's just not making me care about the main character, about any of the characters. I don't care. So, yeah, that's kind of my little mini review right now. Gleanings was amazing, as is the whole Scythe series. Can't say enough good things about it. But those are kind of like the big themes this week. Just depression, getting sick. Just so curious as to what actually made me sick, though. Y'all have no idea. It's still, you can tell it's bugging me. It is. But it's okay. I will make up for it because in the week I'm currently living, or about to live, starting tomorrow, I only have one day off and I work the other 6. So it'll all be made up for. This week was also the big week of Donald Trump's mugshot, which is a big deal for our entire country. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. So I did go ahead and put that in my planner because it's just sad for our country that it's come to this. That's all I'm going to say on that. Also, towards the tail end of this week, my mom and her dog Tito did end up coming and staying with me for almost a week, and it was such a good treat. I just love them so much, but you'll hear a lot more about all that in the next Plan With Me, just because they came on Sunday, so the majority of their time was on next week. Anyways, moving into Monday the 21st, this was the return of videos to my channel. My Life in Plastic Plan With Me went live, so I'll link it in the eye up above if you'd like to see that. It is Barbie themed. And then I did my leg workout this Monday, and my dad came to take care of the yard and do all the lawn and all that kind of stuff, which was super sweet of him, as always. And then this day, I put away the piles of laundry I'd been neglecting to put away. I'm one of those people that I'm really good at actually putting in the washer and dryer, but putting it away in my own closet is a whole nother story. And then I did my makeup this day and went to a hair appointment to just get my hair cut and colored, which is always a treat. Then Tuesday, I did my makeup and went to work that morning. And then after work, I did go tanning. Don't go tanning, it's bad for you. Don't follow my lead. And then I did my full body workout. And then this night, I kind of picked up Animal Crossing again for the first time in a long time and immediately got overwhelmed because I kind of don't know how to fill in the gaps of my island right now and where I want to go with what's remaining. And then I marked that I was just in my feelings. I believe this is around the time my ex announced that him and his wife are having a baby. And he once told me my fat jiggled when we had sex. And I just don't. I hope he's actually grown and changed. But seeing someone who did so much damage to my mental health get everything that I've wanted my entire life was just really hard. Then moving on to Wednesday, I watched some Sister Wives. I almost said sister. Nope, Sister Wives. And then I marked that I was just dealing with some depression. And I did my makeup and went to work this day, which is so exciting. And then this night was actually the guy that I had been talking to. We had an Animal Crossing date, and he came and saw my island. And it was kind of fun and super sweet before, I don't know, it just got super weird, super fast. Not about it at all. And then, of course, Big Brother was on. Also, if I forget to say where any of these stickers, not forget, but if I don't say where any of these stickers are from and you want to know, please leave a comment down below. But so far, a very big majority of them have been RoseyPlans. If not, they are Scribble Prints Co., KPL Plans, or Olive Studio. It's not Olive Studio now. It's Olive Digitals. My bad. Moving into Thursday, the first thing I put in was that my Haunted Mansion Plan With Me went live. Still one of my favorite spreads of all time. I still can't get over that spread. Honestly, if I want to just help with my depression, maybe I should just stare at that spread all day long. Then I marked that I was depressed again, and then this day I did my upper body workout and watched some more Sister Wives. This day I did some planning. I'm assuming I put down the base of the following week, but I could be completely mistaken and wrong. And then I just used this like gavel. That sounds right. Like the judge hammer. It's a gavel, right? Whatever, to mark Trump's mugshot. And then I used another pool to mark Big Brother. Moving into Friday, I did my makeup and went to work because all I do is work. And then I did my lower body work. Okay, so it's super weird. I've been doing the Whitney Simmons Alive at Home Intermediate program, and every other workout every week has been 2 leg days, an upper body day, a core and cardio day, and a full body day. And for some reason, instead of having 2 leg days this week, one of them was titled lower. I don't know, but it kind of bugs me. So that day I did the lower body workout. And then I used Sugar Doll Plans, Taco Bell hot sauce packet to mark that they poisoned me. And then a vanilla from Paper Shire to mark that Chewy saves the day and brought me a burrito that didn't have meat in it. And then I watched Sister Wives. Moving into Saturday, I did my core and cardio workout. I marked that I finished Gleanings and started Atlanta. Then I did my makeup and went to work, and this was the day that it all ended terribly. So I marked that I came home and threw up. And then I used this, oh God, why do I just use the shop Itty Bitty Sticker? Whoa, Itty Bitty Sticker Co. That sounds right, could be wrong. Race car sticker to mark the Daytona race. And oh my God, the Ryan Preece wreck in that race was horrifying. If you haven't seen it and you want to see a wreck that looks like somebody should have died in but walked away from it, well, he's fine. He got out of the car and had to be taken to the hospital, but he's going to be racing again. Look it up. It was quite the wreck. And then I took a nap before going to bed. I don't know, my body needed it. Then Sunday, I marked that I slept in and did my sheets because it was Sheet Sunday. And then my mom and Tito came, so I just used a paw print to mark that because my little noodle bunny. And then my mom and I had a game night on her iPad. I realized that is a Kindle, but it looks like it could potentially be an iPad, and I really need more iPad stickers, I have realized. And then I used this TV to mark Sister Wives. Here I am just putting in totally forgot Big Brother was on as well. Here I am putting in the scripts that I made myself using this Rugrats font. As always, I will link this font down below for anybody that's interested. It was free, but as always, download at your own risk, unless it's off of a font. I've been getting fonts from so many places now that I can't remember until I go to find them again where I found it, but I feel like it matches the spread perfectly, and whenever I use the Scribble Prints Co. Rugrats kit, I will probably reuse this font, and then I accidentally missed the last Sister Wives font, so whoops. Not that exciting, but here's all I had left over. And that's basically going to wrap up this video. I hope you all enjoyed spending time with me today as I did with you. I've been really looking forward to filming this voiceover, actually. So if you made it this far, thank you so much. Please let me know what your favorite or who your favorite Rugrats character is. Mine's Angelica, which is why I put her in the top left corner. If you're struggling, know you are not alone. My DMs are open for you on Instagram. It is RoseyPlans like it is here. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, friends.